Well, I'm all about the kitchen this morning, and I'm joined by Malika Verrenen, the executive chef at the Cape Grace, here to teach us, actually just to educate you, but what you can do for Father's Day this weekend, because we've got a lot of meat. And we're talking about the art of, is it slow cooking or slow roasting or braising, right? They call it.
Braising, yes, or slow cooking. So we're all about the meat.
Very funky chef term, braising. So what's that all about? You brought different cuts of meat here?
Yes, so slow cooking or braising literally means it's very simple to prepare. Takes very little effort, but what's great is you can use your more economical cuts of meat, which is obviously a lot more budget friendly.
Yeah.
And the idea is to cook it for as long as possible at the lowest possible temperature. Okay, not the lowest possible temperature.
Yeah, okay.
But whereas it's not like you'd usually cook a steak, which is great quality meat.
Yes.
You'd usually cook in a very, very hot pan and cook it as quickly as possible and maintain the temperature and all of that. But I've got some lamb neck over here, some lamb knuckles and lamb shanks, so it's all meat on the bone. It's sort of, what you'd say, your tougher cuts of meat.
Yeah.
So it needs to be cooked slowly, and it's usually got a little
nice
bit of
tender,
bone. Yes.
Oh, yeah. So that's how you make tough meat tender. You cook it for a longer period of time.
For a long period of time. So ideally, if you set your oven at about 140 degrees and cook it for like 4 to 6 hours, depending on...
Wow.
As you can see, the lamb neck's very thinly sliced, so it's not going to take as long. So it'll probably do about 2 hours. And you literally put everything into your casserole dish or whatever it is you're cooking in.
Ah, right.
So your vegetables, your stock, whatever herbs and stuff, and you can obviously infuse whatever flavour you want into it.
Okay, I know Ewan would be great at this because he once invited me over for a potjie, and he cooked it from something like 6 o'clock in the morning until 5 o'clock that afternoon.
And wasn't it just amazing?
It was amazing, dripping off the bone,
yeah,
tender
it literally,
to the
if you put your fork to it, it literally needs to melt off the bone.
Ah, yes, beautiful. Okay.
And obviously you're going to flavour it with whatever you want. So usually lots of fresh herbs, some celery, onion, tomatoes, all of that, and you just cover it very tightly. Obviously you've got consistent heat in the oven, which aids in it cooking equally. And yeah, when it's ready, you can obviously do whatever you want. So also with it being tightly covered, you've got the steam
Effect, which also adds to keep the moisture in there.
Yes, so the whole idea of the moist cooking method is, and the low temperature, is to break down all the connective tissue.
Okay.
And that's obviously how it becomes so meltingly tender.
That sounds incredibly biological and scientific. Wow, I didn't know that cooking was such a science, but apparently it is. So how about you tell us at home, what are you going to be doing for your dad this Father's Day? Are you going to be cooking something special for him? Are you going to be taking some of this meat, popping it on the braai? Are you going to be braising, maybe slow roasting it, maybe a lamb shank like that?
Okay, we're going to do some lamb shank today. And what I've got, just do it with some tomatoes, some fresh rosemary, and then we're going to do a lemon-scented mashed potato with it, and a fresh mint chutney.
Wow.
So a little bit of chili, and obviously you can infuse whatever flavour you like into it. So if you want to add a bit of the Asian flavours, use a little bit of lemongrass, lots of fresh ginger and all of that.
I love the way she makes it sound so easy, like anyone can do it, but indeed anyone can do it.
It is really, really simple to do.
Awesome
You're
stuff.
going to see.
Thank you very much, Malika. We look forward to cooking with you a bit later on. Right now, though, Leanne, what's up?
It's more than a roast. It's everything and everyone you need, all at one table.
And as you can see, Malika already busy with the pot there. We're making a very special Father's Day dish. Slow braised lamb shanks, especially for Father's Day. And like Leanne just said, please let us know what you're making for your dad to make him feel extra special this Father's Day. So, Malika, what have you just done right now?
I've got some celery, carrots, a bit of onion, which I've sautéed in the saucepan. So I'm going to put that back on the heat. And then I've rubbed some garlic and rosemary into my lamb shank.
Just for us cooking novices, sautéed, what does that mean again?
Just to fry lightly in a saucepan with a little bit of oil.
Fry lightly, okay. Taking notes. Okay, so then the rosemary and the garlic has gone into your...
A bit of rosemary, garlic, a little bit of pepper. And I'm going to brown that, obviously to give it a nice golden caramelized colour.
Okay. So this would
that pot's nice and hot.
Would this be flash frying then? Or not really? I'm dropping any kind of cooking term that I've heard somewhere along my life and hoping it makes sense. Is this not flash frying?
It would be flash frying if you were doing a fillet steak or something. But this you're literally sealing off.
Okay.
So you want to get all the caramelized colour onto it and seal all the juices into the meat.
Okay, all right, all right.
Because that's going to cook for a really long time in the oven.
Yes.
So once that's brown, I'm going to add the vegetables back in there, and then add the tomato puree, a little bit of stock.
Yes. Here we go. What stock do we have? Let me try and guess.
Go for it. What is it?
It's like a beef.
Come on, eh?
Beef stock. Yes.
Whoa, spot on.
Come on. All right. Huh? My nose is developed.
Spot on.
Developed. All right. So sealing it off, do you kind of just let each side rest on the very, very hot?
Yes, so that it's beautifully golden brown.
And then once that's done, like you said, you get in your puree, and what else do you put in there?
A little bit of stock.
A bit of stock as well. All right. And
Okay.
if you just joined us, we're making a very special Father's Day dish, slow braised lamb shank. If you'd like to get the ingredients to that recipe, SMS the keyword lamb, L-A-M-B, to 33728, and we'll send it right to you.
Okay, Kat, what I've done, I've put the vegetables back in there. You can add the stock to that.
Okay, sorry, I'm dropping your whisk.
That's okay. So I've got some tomato puree. You can add the stock to that as well.
I will add the stock to that. Does it matter whether you... Ooh, very jelly-like. Does it matter whether you add it on...
That's a sign of a very good stock.
When it's jelly-like?
Uh-huh.
Oh, like
Once
more
it's
stock
cooled
pot.
down.
That's always very jelly-like as well. All right, okay. And, I mean, I was wondering, does it matter whether you add it to the meat or around the meat? Doesn't it really make a
No,
difference?
because you're going to cover that. We're going to cover that. Where's my lid?
Where's your lid?
Where's my lid?
There's your lid.
Okay, and then that's going to go into the oven. And obviously we've got the lamb, which is ready.
Yes. All right. This is one that we made a bit earlier on. Oh, the heat wave just struck me. All right.
Can you manage there?
I'm all right. Zola showed me the technique. 2 hands, 2 oven mitts. There we go. Now, question is where to
Over
place.
here.
Okay.
So what we're going to do...
Here we go.
Oh, look at that.
Wow, wow, wow. So this has been in the oven for how long?
That's been in for about 4.5 hours now.
4.5 hours, and we were talking about that tender texture where you can actually see it melting off the bone. You literally see bone
So-
and meat. Oh, wow.
Does that not just look gorgeous?
Okay, wow. Daddy's
Okay, so
going
we're
to be
going to
very
strain
happy.
of this. We're going to pour that into the strainer.
Yes.
Ah,
Look at that. Just, I mean, I hope the camera catches a shot of this as it steams. It looks absolutely amazing. I can
I'm going to
imagine
ask you to help me over here, Kat. So
How can I?
we're going to strain that.
And this you do over a flame?
Yes.
Okay. How would you like me to help? I'm very nervous,
Okay, I've
by the
got
way,
it.
right now. Okay. Help not needed. Thank you. Because when it comes to these complex dishes, I normally just get, tense and then things go
See?
wrong.
So you've got the flavour of the vegetables and everything in there.
Wow.
It's beautifully thick.
Yes?
And now we're just going to whisk a little bit of butter in here. So you can give us a few blocks of butter.
A few blocks
Right
of
over
butter.
there.
Here they come. With a fork, how many? Like, okay,
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
That's a few
That's
blocks
a
of
lucky
butter.
number.
That's the lucky number for Father's
A little
Day.
bit of pepper, some salt.
Bit of pepper, yes, ma'am. Here it comes. One, just say when, please.
That's perfect.
When, okay. And a bit of coarse
Little
salt
bit
that
of
we're
salt.
using. Just a pinch of it.
Go
Just
for
like,
it.
there we go.
Oh, look at that. So give it a whisk.
Okay, cool, yes. I love how we work together, I'm like your little,
Oh, and that's our mashed potato
And
with the
this-
lemon zest in. So it's got a beautiful fresh citrus flavour.
Okay, all right. Okay, I'm running away because this hot pot is
we're
coming
ready
my
to put
way.
it onto a plate.
Cool.
Huh?
All right, that looks amazing. If you've just joined us, we're making a very special, hearty Father's Day dish especially for your dad for Father's Day. You could try it out at home. If you want to get the ingredients to the recipe, SMS the keyword lamb to 33728 and we'll send it right over to you. And on that note, let me have a look if we have any responses on Facebook. We asked the question, what dish are you planning to make for your daddy? And there's a few comments already. I'm going to read just a few of them. Elaine Janssen van Rensburg says we're going to make potjie kos. Yes, that's always a winner. Goldie Naidu says a lekker potjie for the hubby. Yes, that's always nice. Roseanne Swanson-Wenzel says I'm going to make my hubby my famous sweet and sour chicken, some potato bake and braai rice. And braai rice. Wow, have you ever braaied rice in your life?
Ooh, I must say that's something I've not done.
Yeah, braai rice.
Oh,
It's
look
my
at that
hubby's
sauce,
favorite.
Kat.
Oh, hello sauce.
Hello sauce. And then we've got some fresh mint chutney. So that's just some mint, coriander, a bit of chili, a little bit of honey.
Wow, wow, wee, wow. You don't spare the mint chutney, do you? That looks amazing.
Yeah. There we go.
Daddy's
And it goes
home.
on to... Oh.
That still looks
Leave
great.
that.
Amazing stuff. Wow. Okay, so as easy as that. That was actually, you know, I could make notes in my head and I could actually replicate that. SMS, that
And
keyword.
you can obviously go wild with all the different cuts of meat. Like we use some lamb neck, the lamb knuckle. And what's really nice is if you take it off the bone once it's been cooked,
Yes.
and put it into a dish, top it with mash, and do like a cottage pie.
Oh, wow. You're totally making my taste buds water at the moment.
So come on, that's pretty simple to do, isn't it?
Now, you know they say...
Are you going to have a taste of that?
Am I going to have a taste of that, or do you have another one? Because that looks too pretty. Okay.
No, go for it.
Okay, well, here we go. I'm going to take it off the mat. Excuse me, please. Shall I take the Big
Sure,
Daddy
look at
knife?
this mess,
The Big Daddy knife. Big Daddy knife coming with this.
If you're really comfortable with that.
Oh, here we go. All right. Goodness gracious, I need some.
A little bit of the mint chutney, a little bit of the mashed potato,
bit of
because
that
you've got
as
that
well.
fresh citrus in there.
It just looks
And
so...
the creaminess. Careful, it's really hot.
Okay, okay. Oh, man. Yumness delight, please. Oh, this is amazing. Take a look at some travel tips of what you can do when going on holiday. Amazing.
Stay with Expresso and SABC3.